Sorry about that. I didn't know what I was doing.
Monday, can't wait. We brought Friday with us. Alarm goes off, I hit it twice. Cold black coffee, traffic lights. Same old schedule, same old street. But I got something up my sleeve. A little glitter in my bag. A playlist that can fix a bad day before it brings me down. I know how to.
I had to look this up last night because I wanted to write something that was funny, and uh, I didn't want to do a song about. Let me let me figure out a way to say this. It's not really a song about how to riz people, especially those you find attractive that you want to be with. Give me a second. There it is. Like I said, I'm working on movies too. Movies that I accidentally lost. So anyway, what I'm talking about here is the idea of rizzing somebody, and I had to look it up to really understand what was being said, and I started having an idea built around a course around rizzing. So the course that I've got, of course, I started right. I always sometimes I'll have the course first, and I'm not the best singer in the world. I'll admit it. But the chorus is, if you can risk me, come and tease me. Are you cheese? You make me crackers. Don't try too hard. You'll come undone like an unzipped jacket before the fun. You can risk the room. You can risk your friends, but you can keep it real when the punchline ends. But can you keep it real when the punchline ends? Risk me this, risk me that. Do you really have charm or just a copy paste act? And I kept working on it and working on it. So here's
Riz me this, riz me that. You got game or just an internet act? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You walked in smooth, but you practiced lines. Said, did it hurt when you fell from the sky? Baby, that one's older than your shoes. You'll need something better if you want me to choose. You call it charm, I call it rehearse. You use that line on the whole universe. You got confidence, I'll give you that. But confidence alone doesn't make good chat. Are you smooth? Are you sweet? Can you talk without a trending sound on repeat? Don't tell me you got game. Show me something with a little brain. If you can riz me, come and tease me. Are you cheese? You make me crackers. Don't try too hard, you'll come undone like an unzipped jacket before the fun. You can riz the room, you can riz your friends, but can you keep it real when the punchline ends? Riz me this, riz me that. Do you really have charm, or just a copy paste that? Riz, riz, what you got? Riz, riz, show me something that you're not taught. You said, are you Wi-Fi? I feel a connection. I said that line needs stronger reception. Then you called me fine like a parking ticket. I almost walked out, but you committed. You got bad jokes and a fearless grin, and somehow that's where you started to win. Maybe real riz isn't sounding cool. Maybe it's knowing when to look like a fool. Are you smooth? Are you sweet? Can you laugh when your best line lands on my feet? Don't tell me you've got game. Make me remember your actual name. If you can riz me, come and tease me. Are you cheese? You make me riz me this.
and that's the basic idea for Risme this. It it is just poking fun and basically saying just be the, overall, the message for Rizme this is just be yourself. Don't Nobody is gonna unless you're really good at rizzing. It's best just to be real, which is what the whole song is about. It's coming from the perspective of I've seen both women and men use rizzing to attract who they want to be with. There's a woman overseas that I've been talking with, and my whole get go from the get go has just been direct, being very obvious, being very intentional. Um, I can be charming in my own way, which is what rizzing is just being charming. But the way you go about it is, can you be for real when you're doing it? And my whole thing about rizzing is it's kind of like having lines rehearsed to almost be like a pickup artist. And I don't really like that. So, some of my ideas end up making it that way into songs. And yes, I do want to appeal to a market that's not really my own, like country is, but I understand pop tunes because that's what I've been exposed to most of my life, as well as country. Uh, but overall, that's what I'm trying to do for my channel is not just to put new music out that I want to showcase and to get better at, but to also do something that I think you guys would want and to see on my channel. So with that being said, uh, like I did for one of my viewers last night, if anybody needs a song uh, made, let me know what's going on in your life. Um, I am by far more interested in K-pop at this point because I find that a lot of the content that I'm finding out there to be really good, like Cat's Eye's Animal is really good. I like the dance moves that the girls have. They're they're just a really good girl group in my book. I do like Blackpink. I've listened to a couple of Blackpink songs. Um, I don't know if Jennie is on hiatus from Blackpink, but I also like Jennie's music. Um, she's a cutie for sure. I'm gonna check out Portis. I think it's LL Serafina. I've listened to some of their stuff. Really good. I've mentioned Madison Beer. I do listen to Madison Beer, Dove Cameron, Sabrina Carpenter, some Ariana Grande, and I know she's taking a step back from music and public life at the moment to fix whatever faux pas she did. I do think Ariana Grande has a voice, so uh, my best to her while she takes some much needed time off. With that all being said, if anybody needs me to come up with a song that you would like, uh, give give me some ideas, guys. I'm not just here to make content that I would listen to, but to also engage with you guys. So with that being said, I'll try to do better about doing live streams, answering questions, how I got into music, anything like that. So for now, thank you for tuning in and thank you for showing up tonight or whenever you watch this. Thank you.